Let's do this. Oh, for fuck's sake. I can't believe this is on my account. Oh, I'm going to have so many people questioning me. KFC presents PsyOp Productions. Sure what you mean? If you say so. Oh my fucking god. Oh. What am I doing? I saw Jojo. Why is the first thing you see bloody Archie's bloody thighs? For fuck's sake. I'm so glad I'm not going to be the one playing this ever. Yeah, be glad. I admit, first thoughts when I saw that was this is like the opposite version of Devil was a Part-Timer, because obviously on that anime they're in McRonald's, good old Mackies, and now we're going to see the other sides. Full screen, yes. Most volume, prioritize quality. Hell yeah. Why is this music low-key good? Okay, that's back. I'm gonna have to turn that down a little bit. Yeah, why is this music low-key good? Hello? Oh man. I'm gonna need therapy again after this, aren't I? I kind of want low-key just want to stay on this main menu and just listen to the music. You know? It's nice. Why isn't the audio coming through? Uh-oh. Have I broken something? The KXW didn't work. Eh. Why are you no worky? That's weird. I'm going to refund that. That shouldn't have happened. I mean, it worked on there. I don't even know. Damn it, you had to update the game, didn't you? You had to do that. God damn it. Alright then, here we go. I mean, the difference between Ronald McDonald dating sim and Colonel Sanders dating sim would be Colonel Sanders' house would have toilets while Ronald does have ball pits. What? No. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Before we get started, tell us your name. Should I just be evil and just put Star's name in? Do it. Okay, never mind. Maybe not. Maybe not. If you're gonna want that, no. Kill me. Do it. Wait, no. I'm gonna hydrate. Appreciate it. I'm gonna need a lot of hydration for today. Was that wait no because I was gonna put the other name in, the not online name. I mean, don't put my name in there. Oh, okay. Reverse psychology. Confirm. It's making me hungry now. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't even eat KFC. The only thing that I really have from KFC is chips. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock and get up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over. Already? You might not even be cut out for this. I give up. Oh my god, I just pushed back to the beginning. Oh my god. Right, boys, so that was Colonel Sanders. April Fools. I'll see you guys next year. Yeah, it does, Ling. I mean, theoretically, I did complete the game. Right, let's go back to where we were. Smack the clock and up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Take this seriously! I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth, brushed, hair, combed. I don't do that. I don't comb my hair. My hair is naturally elegant. Such elegance. Pierce, deodorized. What the fuck? Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit. Digestive bicky, hell yeah. Straight out the door and head to class. You don't brush your hair? No. Why the hell would I need to do that? My hair is fine. I mean, if you need someone to voice act Colonel Sanders, I'm here. Oh nom nom nom. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Ayo, voice act, but I'm still at Nan's house. We still need to actually finish the Doki Doki Literature Club streams. If you guys have forced me to do this right now, even though technically it was me which forced myself to do this, we're going to finish Doki Doki when I get back. It's gonna happen. Yeah. Good morning, Luke. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Oh, jeez. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Thing is, I have no time on my schedule for right now. Shame. Well, lucky enough for you, Sharp, I won't be able to do it for at least another month. You haven't finished Doki Doki? Well, nah. I still ain't done it since we were on the old microphone back at the old bloody dorms. It will happen, though. What's that? It's just that the morning I made breakfast myself, but then I ate it because I couldn't taste any love in the food. Well, it was no good. Worth a fail. That's it, Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we're little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I am afraid of only being left behind and never catching up. Wait, 3-day only semesters? What the fuck? Huh? A sweet girl. Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on the... What the fuck? Okay. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk your best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Oh shit. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. Look, I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet and she told you that you were destined for great things. Discord's got another April Fool's notification pack. Discord, but something's off. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Where do I go for this again? There's notification just should be showing that. Okay, I'm intrigued. I'm turning off this. What the fuck? Hold up. What the fuck? You won't let me back into it. What the fuck? You won't let me back into it. Okay. Oh. Okay. I want to know what a ping's like. Zebby, you have permission to ping me once. I need to know what this ping sounds like. Yes, I get distracted. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Crunchy. Okay. Stream mode enabled. Let's get back to this. I should probably actually re-enable sound, don't I? It sounds manually notification settings. Oh, plus effort. I know she looks spooky, but she's so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with a fancy-looking tower? Another card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit. Actually, kind of funny. I don't really do tarot cards, but I do like angel cards. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit spiritual. I'm here. These are my others cards, and I use these every now and then. Can't focus. Are you gonna focus? There we go. So I do read cards every now and then, but I don't really do tarot cards. Angel cards basically only tells you good things. Obviously, like tarot cards, they can tell you like bad things as well, you know. I only look at on the good sides of things because obviously good vibes only. I would do some right now, but at the same time, really I need to meditate for stuff like that. I'm not really in the best type of mood, I guess, for it. Basically, how I do it is how this kind of works is meditate for a bit. You obviously get into the zone. You then constantly shuffle the cards, pick 3 cards out. Card number 1 is your near past. Card number 2 is your current, is your present, and then card number 3 is your future. That's not near future. That's normally how I do it. Right, okay, back to this. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighted the world... Oh, you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? Huh? You can definitely believe it. No, I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons. Well, that sounds like something would actually happen for me because I'm going to be getting a 3D printer soon. And onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. No, start bad. Stop saying woman. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Luke's shins alone. Yeah, only I'm allowed to break people's kneecaps, and they're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand that the door, you see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Power wash sim is now successfully on my Switch. What the fuck? Debbie, that's what I said earlier. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after Pop Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. I guess he's reading upside down. Not a minute. Hi, Pop. I'm Luke. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Just me, or is he kinda cute? What the fuck? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep to themselves, busy chit-chatting. It's... Coach. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium in front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles, oh my god. Now, quiet down, everyone. What do you mean, food? Excuse me? Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? It must be Sprinkles, head instructor and the CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Doge. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Arf. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you to swirl cherry blossoms petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'd love to be on a campus with just cherry blossoms everywhere, man. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Such elegance! You're immediately swept up for the aura of this new student. Wait, you're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. You knew anyone could be so handsome. Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Doge. Before he can finish his sentence, please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Is this game trying to tell me I'm gay? I'm concerned. I'll have you know I'm a straight human. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
Bet you didn't expect me to be here.
Oh, hello, Sharp.
Probably so sweet I'd want him to eat my fingers.
I'm
That's a poorly translated thing of a KFC sign back in China.
scared.
I mean, some people, for some reason, do have a Colonel Sanders fetish. Probably somewhere.
I do. I'll have you know I don't even eat KFC. No.
I never said you did, but some people do.
Yeah, well, from what I can see right now in chat, it's definitely going to be Star. Or Zebby. Or Zebby, actually. Zebby's probably. Honestly, probably the whole entire chat. And now with that, be bonked.
Yeah, mine was with me. Okay, I...
Sharp scares me. I look down for 1 second, he's getting rizzed. Ayo. I know I've never been rizzed in my life. And this over here must be the sweaty sweater-lots. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Not even listening? Good. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and is with all really weird insults. Besides, when Luke sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. What the fuck? You take a moment to clean yourself up. What the f? You could have worded that differently. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. That's laundry. Enjoy doing laundry. Professor Doge steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. What the fuck? Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on a fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on these tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Nani? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Well, yeah, it is. No need to... Yeah. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Look, I'm sorry, but I have to actually take bloody injections because of it. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart is tough, well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Rubber ball. Oh, I'm tempted, you know. A beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack. Give him chicken. I know my Doge loves chicken. He always tries to steal my chicken nuggies. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Whoa. I mean, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Stream lagging for anyone else? Oh, don't say that again, please. It's fine. Don't do this to me. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey, Luke, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Two good options, but which do you choose? Be gay or be straight? That's basically what the game is telling me right now. Sorry, Colonel Sanders. Nothing personal. But I prefer Mackie's. You move to take your seat by Miriam. Oh, the chat doesn't take 10 seconds to be on stream. Huh. I'm so glad to have you near me and support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have even gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, without Miriam mentioning it. That Colonel Sanders is just so damn dreamy. Hell no. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pub quiz. Yay. A quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What the fuck? Meh, depends. Doesn't matter at all. Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to night vision goggles. That's wrong. I like night vision goggles, okay? I'm still going to get some. Even though that will cost me like $7,000 for binoculars, Gem 3 PBS 14s. It will happen one day. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog I teach at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might do all right, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your scores. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. Fucking hell, I'm going full cowboy there. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh. Lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I've smelled. Indeed. That smell. Elegance. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? The Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket? Stanley? What's your bucket doing here? It is with chicken? What a novel concept! That smells is sweet. Oh, for God's sake. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got it? He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Sure, oh please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take it. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Is that hottie? Dev? No, bad stuff. He takes one bite and his eyes glow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Such elegance! I don't know why. Ever since I watched fucking Spy X Family, I always have to say such elegance every now and then. The elegance! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate in this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt, maybe? Pepper, too. Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. I'm getting concerned. Yes, even deeper still. Until you find it. Could it be iPhone emojis? He really did it. How bold. How adventurous to use. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but his revelation alone is more than you can. Zebby, no, stop it. You're getting bonked and banned for 2 hours. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you a second. There's a box in the corner and I really want to get in it. Snake? Snake? Snake! Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all times as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own I'll be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up so easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways and makes sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Kill me. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandma taught me. Wow, you've never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I Think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest! I will leave my mark on this world and can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Let him show him your own strength. Wow him with a big idea. Add an additional ingredient to really spicy things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Let's do this one. You know, how about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It's ways of leaving an impression on all who tastes it. Start to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. Hiccup. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend to an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you emphasize my recipes, Luke. I'm heading back. Oh, fucking hell, he's angry with me. That suddenly didn't go as planned. Better head back inside. But you wait a moment so Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where this afternoon's lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Hey yo, except maybe kisses to the crowd. Well, hey yo, fans, you're not going to earn with your signature. Adorable tiny food creations. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel. What the fuck? Excuse me, no, that's not true at all. Hey, Colonel. We'd like to tackle this lesson as a team. A team of two, that is. Me and you, if I wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Luke. I'll prepare our station. You as a partner. Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. What the fuck? Hello, new partner. Beep, 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 beep. Zebby, why did you infiltrate this game? Hello? Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. What do you want to ask me? So, Zebby or Pop? Zebby or Minetta? This is a tough choice. Chat, I'll let you decide. Doo-doo. Why is that going on that again? Huh. Chat is ever so quiet. Is this from the delay of the streams constantly crashing earlier? M. Is that M for Minetta? Five. Better not be a sideline for fluffing Minetta. Now I'm tempted to just go Minetta. Just to spite you, Zebby. Pop. Everyone's saying Pop. So that's 2 for Pop. Sorry, Zebby. But you've been sidelined. Sorry, Clank. But I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. Pop doesn't watch his hands and Clank can probably do anything automatically. Oh shit, that's the point. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats it. What? Okay, well, he made a mistake. It's disconcerting, but Miriam's too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? You're this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. It's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up into steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare. Tartare. Seems easy enough. Fancy. Don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow your grandmaster. I was about to say grandmasters. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Fuck it. We go a bit more Britishy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Why the fuck did hearts come out of him? Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Oh, go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Look, we're just cooking partners. Mind your own goddamn business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better know, keep it up there. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, jeez. Van, well, I'm over here crushing Luke's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns attention to you and your old friends. Why is things just fucking rolled up? Holy. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van, are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Yeah, literally said, what the fuck? Actually, no. It looks like Luke was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. What the fuck? I was waiting for Archie's comment now. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Down, bam. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks. In your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, always has your back. I ain't gay. Turn to Miriam, as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody friending my friend? I'll try them. That is amazing. That is amazing. I actually think that Ashley and Van was just leaving you in the dust. Vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Luke is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be seen. Darn those cute corgis and their short stature. Look down at your station and realize that intention at the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Oh fuck yeah, I'm Pog. Attracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavors, is your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny will be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you with Colonel Sanders. What? No, Sharp, no. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right to Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something. Swooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it is delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Luke. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from where it lands. Can I have potatoes face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Ha! Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on the battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What the fuck is happening? Why is things like kicked off so fucking rapidly? You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I. You have the first bite, and you will look down with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dash dish doesn't strike my nose quite bright. I think the octopus was rushed. I may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I'll gladly throw mashed potatoes, Ashley. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone stand back. Don't take another bite. In the back of the plate, the rest of it is gone. Notice the tip of the tentacle is being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up all by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. One sec, chat. Left one. True. Okay, we're back. Yeah, okay, everything's working. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school's building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before we go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings. What the fuck? I am not, game. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Luke? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Oh yeah, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on shooting star. Hey, no, you. When I was a young boy. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What the fuck? The smoke monster is here to fight a hero. I think I'd have the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We would not let harm come to another shooting, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid, be very afraid, of course me. I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or was that just a coincidence? Before we can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence! What will you do? Attack! What the fuck is going on? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cooking with love. Oh, hold up. Cooking with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attack. You start to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. It's really feeling threatened by your attack. Focuses their mashed mind and draws energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. KFC was high when they made this. Oh, obviously. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses utility tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. Takes much more damage. You're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Cooking with love. Spork Monster oozing cheese onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Being vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Oh, villain! Your radio terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. This is where Devi X appears. Mint spill drink over me. Pot pie power pinch. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. Dun, 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 dun. You saved me. The ancient Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Finish him. Spare the wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast. Long enough to realize he's still a living creature, a pure soul, deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast. Don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. And I certainly want to be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Cheese, butter, spread it on the bread. Bollocks, cheese. Wait, what the fuck? Why am I getting a bit lightheaded? Am I like so fucking dumb of life that my brain's turning off and I'm getting very lightheaded? Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down to your battle bars, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In a tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. What a lad. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up as you... my nose. I'm about to sneeze. Oh no. Nathan's nearby. My nose is really going off now. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. No star, no. What the fuck? My nose is dying. I need to go blow my nose. I legit heard that as I need to grab my nose. I need to blow my I need to go blow my nose. With Colonel Sanders in love with a chair. Oh god. I prefer that honestly. As long as it's not my one. About to make Luke X Colonel Sanders fan art for real. Star no. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling. Think about the secret recipe. Right, but recipe? Secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe you really used... And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Probably it's because he really trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go over that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. You know what? Fair enough. Like him? Like. I know, it sounds like he's moving too fast, but there's something about him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he's only 3? Excuse me. It probably... Luke would probably, if you don't like it, prefer fan art of him as Colonel Sanders. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is this chat become? He loves Minetta. Well, she's a lost cause. Yep. Not only that, but he found a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and he thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'll be best if you took it slow with this new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student for ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? No, we're not. Sure, you're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is not real. Lucas Colonel Sanders marrying a chair in a maid dress. Got it. Oh boy. I need alcohol. I might get the vodka out, even though it's probably just come in the afternoon. I know I need to drive later. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Would it hurt if I say you're ready to play this for an hour? Yeah. Apparently it's only like a maximum of 2 hours this game is normally, so we're over halfway through, thankfully. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. Pardon. This can be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some, to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favour, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked them, a very strange feeling came over me. It was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyway. Anywho, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. Like pen pals. I bet he'd love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt I'll be much use. I'm gonna imagine as she says this summer, she says this summer! And like that, I'm gone. Don't blame me, Crystal. Don't blame you. Please, please, please! It will mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. I thought it existed. I was forced to. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? I'll let chat decide because I need to just have a mental break quickly. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Fake. Okay. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name? I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I don't know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure you satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does the same thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm, she's definitely not texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. Wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school. Why the fuck is he on a horse or a pony? Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's been watched, he does a short horse dance for dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear. Hey, yo! You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Fucking hell. Colonel X Monica, oh my god. Yeah, good friend Miriam intends to cover for you. Oh, Lucas just gets really nervous around people they like. This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning or were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. That Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something really bad. By the way, they're hiding. It must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make it like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Hey, yo. Tell him to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in him, but really trying to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who wants to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know what a good meal is. I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get to look at what they're hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book. Just like the one you found after you encountered the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Actually, immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. Anyways, I don't know what you're talking about. This book is family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What? We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. An interesting day. Not spent all day reinstalling Windows. Oh god. No, not Pop. Star being okay with a Pop version of Mineta. I thought you hate me now. Beep beep. Zebby must have been running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, womp womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Pop a pervert? Probably. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over. But I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely she must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got a lofty career of aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkle rhymes to signal the true start class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a doge. Students, please take your seats. What does... I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. I just realized, what the hell is that face? What is that painting? Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about airsoft, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Luke, naturally it appears to you to be a sample bladder. Which item do you want to sample? A dog biscuit, a shimmering pepper, a glass of water. What? Pepper. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way. To naturally reach out, grab it and eat it right away. Have your body's not prepared for the heat. The Pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh, you must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you feel yourself to gain consciousness. Oh man. Come to and find everyone is staring at you. That Pepper was the last con of its earth, and now it's gone forever. Thinks yourselves, geez, I should pay better attention. We don't make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. If anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enters to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Level theoretics with these two is off the charts. What happened in the chat? Moment left the dorm to go back to the laundry room? Yes. Come on, they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell me you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Luke. I'll be watching your performance. As things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Sure, you'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little cinch. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, huge lights blast you in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone's wondering. I hope it message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under the pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had this chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. Feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Oh, fuck. That's right, but how would you have ever gone into school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that... Oh, well, no, yes, please. You're gonna need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. And how many herbs and spices say you use? 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now you've gotten some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavors? Fuck. Vigilance, trust, gratitude. That's right. You must never take the opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. The classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you're a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now will be a great time to harness energy. So where does it come from? Small town with big dreams of... Oh, there we go. Arrgh! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. Silence. Sizzling. What? What's wrong? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. This Colonel Sanders out the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Luke. It's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes so that you totally forget what you're doing. Oh, you can think about it's Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy will it take to fill? Oh, fuck. What do you think? You get your mind back in the competition? Grr. You're sending a desert cookbook. What should you take? What the hunk? I know, right? You know what? You should be focused. Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. So I've got a question. You can... What does that have to do with crossing potato, fried chicken, and delicate based? Woof woof. Wish I can keep up. You touch your biscuit, don't understand me, so you get gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than to see a fellow in the kitchen battle, but sign means for sacrificing personal touch. I don't have any hands, but Luke does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to make it properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by the easy way. You hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shoved your hands mix the dough before it's over mixed. Luke, no! Being fast enough, your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by the quick spinning bees. This is no way you'll be able to use that hand for the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can be. I was so close to finishing my day. What the fuck just happened? Sweetheart, look at your hands. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am, completed dish, ready to serve. Sure, that makes the winner default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Luke's injury. He Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Yes, you did, Zoe. Get used to it. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Luke to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring his cream and delicate hot chocolate might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hands. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese. Katak, top a slice of honeycomb. Ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearl blueberry gelée. What the fuck? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covering finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whimpers sank into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his moustache. Internalize the rage you feel. The rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and you turn to ash as they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassing and ashamed, not to mention your crispy fried brow. You run for the quad to be alone. What the fuck? The beautiful weather seems like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. What the? Why is he sweating? Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-ins with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed anything before? I mean, that's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked others' paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Another guy could really use a hug. I've resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Yes, Star, yes. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world and make up of my past misdeeds. It was like that time a couple of years ago where KFC ran out of chicken in Britain and everyone had a heart attack because KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, ran out of chicken. Yay. Just as your moments grow intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scars from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster! Sporko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to have always I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? the main supplier of KFC chicken out of prison. Wait, that was the reason why? I didn't even know that was the reason. Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by by a giant creature in the dark of night can, you know, really rile a person up. Also want to apologize for the way I switched right into the attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever. What the fuck? But I was still a student until some days the mean kids with magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, if I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and gulag. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Luke. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh, fuck. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, I mean, there is something, it's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, something crispy, both perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it secret just for you? He's playing it, yes, 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 no, none. Is this the game that makes Luke confused in his straightness? No, not at all. I'm just having to just fight on for it. What's that, chat? I need to go to the toilet. Okay, oh, god damn it, Star, stop it. That's those oddly interesting chess I'm playing, I don't know why. Oh, fuck's sake. Reveal it. No, keep it a secret. We're gonna be teased. Actually, I've said too much. Please, forget I said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it would only be fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Yes, about that, you see. Yes, Colonel? Oh, he lied. He lied. I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh no. The ingredient you shared with Miriam wasn't true? I mean, we lied with that to Miriam anyway. About to ballroom dance my way into Ashley's heart. What the fuck? You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows he was probably right to do so. You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we only had just met and I had to make sure that you're trustworthy and capable of keeping the most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my bestie. Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. I lied to Miriam! What the fuck are you on about? Great woman, okay? But even with the personality. Remember, Star, it's not always about looks, it's about the personality. She reminds me of Team Rocket. Okay, never mind, fair enough. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Oh my god. I promise to be I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Such elegance! Stars blasting off again. Fuck's sake. Together, you chow down on creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental type of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now will be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? An adorable little baby boy crawls to the floor from a goatee. Massage combo sport. What the fuck? From 3 years old, he had that. The drumstick seems to be waving the rattle. Probably the same time person made the logo of the company. Am I right? Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. Pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Wait, what? Taxidermy? Must be important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. Little note clipped onto the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Why did the door just open? You open the door to the Colonel Sanders' closet and find the rover's signature white suit hanging within. You take one off his hanger and try it on. No! I don't like this. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say his home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You've got to take it off. Tell him you're cool. You're cold. Mess up, tell the truth. You decide now is the moment to make a big move. You confess. Oh no, what did I mean to do? Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Fuck. I'm not sure that my big chicken dreams have left any room for romance right now. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel Sanders in the midst of such emotional background reports, you stop yourself. Colonel, yes, Luke. Honestly, think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Fuck. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. And I'm supposed to be a chair, not him. It's not him. Dream sequence. You're awake. It's a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Why the fuck am I still here? Did you make the right decision? Tell us responds only time was truly tell. Today's the day you could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts were interrupted when the Colonel Sanders merged into the room. He's holding a course he played to breakfast. Why did you clip that? Fuck. Holding a course he played to breakfast in mouth of waters on the side of it. Here's a simple breakfast I was whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and he takes you on the journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift cookery? Take him down a peg. It's good, but my mum made better. Shut the fuck up, Star. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? Colonel, I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Can he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's a 1 more day of school after all the university, cooking, school, academy for learning, wasting over no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend was there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got so worried that something happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now it turns out that you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed in the cycle of Miriam. Sure, but... You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that type of girl. But he was just so interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me that I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favourite shush house. But things spiraled out of control. Say shush house. As if that's a thing people just say. What is it even referring to? I'm not really sure where we stand. Don't give Miriam time to tell us the story, but however, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Go with your bestie, feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your... Oh, fuck's sake. To from distance, they're picking on Pop. Though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because, you know, he's Pop. What, Swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have a Swirly of sprinkles, please. Here, sprinkles is my dog and a treat. You can get your Swirly dip too. Why don't you pick someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that... there is the horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would have dared pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Luke, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mix-ax then makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives. Just as it appears things are close to boiling over. An actually intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Luke, how's the hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavour of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Luke. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more about your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Luke. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley as he walks against the distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you received yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book. It looks like bad news. It's just like I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page to you open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergencies. It says around the edges of the page. I could use a spell here that says it will raise anyone I choose from all former memory. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it'll probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Cast a forbidden spell. Don't do it after all. You promised Spock. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Well, that was an abrupt song change. Twinkle's already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry with some old homework to give you as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially prisoners. Wait to see what happens. Twinkle stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Uh-oh. Twinkle turns feral, runs towards the window of the classroom, begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told them to come back here! Terrence! I will destroy you! Terrence! Twinkle is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. Twinkles is satisfied with his presence being felt, not only at Terrence, but as squirrels in distance. He returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Luke. You reminded me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before we can go any further, Miriam's love of drama spills over into the class. Twinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it after class, but I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just getting in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. So that's what he meant by Shish House. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I've made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. What the fuck is that? Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown, Journalism! TM. I'm still working on the title. I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash your tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. Very precise. There's an egg in it, like a whole boiled egg. What the fuck? How could he embarrass me in the class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. Yawn. Look, I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to settle up with Colonel Sanders standing them right off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, no. It's Airsoft, not him. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. and the ranch big enough for the both of us, because, you know, whoever else wants to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle down for the first. What the fuck is going on with my body? I'm dying. I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm constantly burping. I've noticed this lightheadedness is happening a lot more recently. I might have to actually go get that checked out. You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for this first someone. Show a little interest anyhow. Even gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from your cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay. Because you had a better idea how to spend the time for your exam. Yeah, well, I've already got a doctor's appointment booked anyway, so I'll just do it then. And I've also got an asthma checkup as well, so I've actually got two. Decided to head out to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to rush through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Luke's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Luke, what are you doing here? There's still time for the final exam. Oh, just, you know, taking a win. I'm big into visualizing success. Looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and that smell slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you hear cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, cost you a cook-off. Decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it, it's like there's no sound at all. Did you hear that? Hear what? I just heard the bell chime. So it must be training. Spinkles to do a trick. I bet his mouth is watering. Strange. I was going to say my mouth was watering. Alas. I'll have to look somewhere else for something tasty to put in. Smoke begins spilling out the oven, filling the arena around you. Yep, I guess you will. I'll leave you to it then. Happy visualizing. Pointing to Colonel Sanders leaves the arena. When the coast is clear, you finally open the oven. Find your practice pie has been reduced to ash. Oh, smells like lunch. Beat it, Pop. No time left. Final showdown is about to begin. Nichols lays the ground rules. There are no rules. That is, except to cook with everything you got. You step up for the cook-off for a lifetime. Beside that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She definitely prepared to go in big. The road stab time. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, copyrighted fried chicken. The intensity of the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. What the fuck? Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients in an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Basta Blaster! Van flexes his pectoral as he chops on the sea of urchins. Let's rock and roll! As she scoops up pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personalities spatula. Even Clank gets into this. 5 thou pressure point chicken cooking tech. Wait, when did Clank learn how to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Wait, hold up. Is Zebby about to self-destruct like he self-destructed that one bloody hardcore multiplayer stream? One life. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Cringe Master, thanks for following. Welcome to the most cringiest stream of whole Twitch today. Hey, how's it going? Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. She's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. God damn it, Zoe. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magics? Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen with your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. No, stop it. I believe in you, Luke. No. Miriam noticed too. And I've always believed in you, Luke, since we're little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Sometimes Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done. I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam touched a handful of spicy directly to your board. No, this was its secret ingredient. Because it explodes, and Miriam flying backwards, the watery noodles begin to swell in the air, bubbling up in the dark cloud that thickens. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? Well, Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. And I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey. You're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You're great kids, and your culinary skills have really impressed me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of doing something. Do you mind? Steve Sports wants to notice that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salty water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually, you know. When I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know what exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe she's just watching the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, he just still stare at Steve when he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered from this huge setback, he don't know how he could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. Something extra powerful than deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Luke, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing the entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. We are going Super Saiyan. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know, with this power, you can do anything. Except, you know, turn back time. Which would be super useful because, you know, while you're powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Luke. You may have suffered some setbacks, but always not lost. Impressive your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I have been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time's almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules have never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unaccepted combinations can have surprising effects that surpass even individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From your screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle can only come from one student. Hee, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? So the room, you see Pop hanging on the broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down there right now. Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? Fuck's sake. I thought the wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. Your kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks? Plank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep rather than that, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Yep, 3 whole days long. After days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. That is small. My word, so delicate. It's a teeny tiny natrimaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. Wait, what? Oh, fucking hell, when he said floss, I wasn't thinking about like teeth flossing. I was thinking of fucking ninja flossing. I got so confused there. I even had a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Ready do I taste a dish such poured in with such love poured into such as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Luke, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an Axhoon urchin shell, topped with caviar. What the fuck? Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans and sniffs uni, but he can't get his nose close enough all counts as spikes. He begins to pour it erratically, causing the cutter to sloosh around. Off. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Brr. Finally, Sprinkle goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He feels back at his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the stings. I can't eat Viff. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. It's a stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified! Fucking hammer! Don't discuss impulsivity. This isn't the last you've heard. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us into enjoy swallowing tongue for the moment, Sprinkles ghastly laps a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps me calm agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light of rose water syrup, topped with French meringue and connected in sugar glass. Actually, does look pretty intricate. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. What? Don't eat the food at cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Luke? I told you it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And I did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. For wanting to be judged on eating, I want to go to the College of Eating school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe in too hard. You might just disrupt the sugar spiral. I don't know, Star. I don't know how to fucking say words. My brain hurts. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And that Ashley stormed off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs. There are no rules. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, he gave me this thing. And completely blew me away! In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. So delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class! You pass, you pass, and you pass, and you get a pass too! Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend its reality into another dimension. You win. Game over. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. They gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl. They admit that you're indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could it be better than this? You get the car, you get the car. Star, we're not Mr. Beast yet. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. To get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems to be downright cute and cozy. Oh my god. DJ Doug's in the house! Oh! You knew that Sprinkles was the master chef, but he was also a well-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog any tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster is totally mellowed out. Everyone, Spork Monster is no more from here on out. I prefer that everyone refer me by new name. Party Monster. So, what? Students tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone's too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know what? She's going to do great. A red carpet rolls across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for you. For the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. We get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honour of educating the son of the chancellor of such a stance. Miriam, will you be my laid-back king? With an incredible turn of events and offered to join the royal family. Like a dream come true. You get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now. At least I've got so much to do with my life. Twist on a twist. So many more than the 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie doke. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to... Oh, Zoe's back and he's here to seek vengeance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. He's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I feel like I knew this for the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. What? Portal opens up and Clank disappears for it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day he met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give him a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken man by not minding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Nope, not the end. As everyone feasts on a delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Luke, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I see. Well then. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I think I have a pose you might like to hear. Your heart begins to race. Uh-oh. Is it the moment you've been waiting all semester for? This fall, when I open my first original fried chicken restaurant. Colonel Sanders leans in close. He reaches into his coat pocket and retrieves something small. Fits snugly in the palm of his hands. As he speaks, he begins to extend his hand towards you. Yes? I want you to visit, and feel free to use this coupon for one complimentary side dish of your choosing, plus a soda upgrade on me. What? Oh, fuck. Hey, Danny. Colonel Sanders places a single paper coupon in your hand. You notice that it expires at the end of the year. Gee, thanks. Don't be a stranger. The end. You came right at the end, Danny. Thankfully, we didn't get the romance option. We're safe. We are safe. Oh my god. I can't believe I streamed this. What I do for an April Fool's stream. Oh my god. Do you agree to chat, please? Pause. Wait, what? What?
Well done, my friend. Well done. Now I must go.
Okay, you're losing your mind? When are you not losing your mind, Star? There's actual guides for this. How to kernel your Sanders. You need at least 2,000 calories of KFC chicken every day to get all 11 herbs and spices. Fair enough. Look what Zebby said, bro. Oh, what is this? What? Huh? Huh? Excuse me? Okay. How to order KFC IRL, 18 plus. I'm the greatest TF2 player on Steam. I've gone over KFC over 5 times in my life. Gone to KFC over 5 times in my life, including 1 time in Palestine. No, none in Israel. Get in there. Human interaction 0 to 3 out of 10. Difficulty varies. Speed varies. What the fuck? Female cashier. Very hot. How to approach. Difficulty interaction 9 out of 10. Difficulty 10 out of 10. You notice something in the unnatural light of KFC among the great greasy smell lies an angel at the cashier, being so nice to the customers and taking it from a Karen like a good. That's with a Karen right away. He decided to change objectives and stay fucking late. Oh my god, what the fuck? Ugly girl / dude cashier. Getting food. Epilogue leaving. Wow, he did it. He mentioned store. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. How to help KFC stocks. You know, I don't even know at this point, man. I don't know. Yeah. Never again. Never again. Alright, chat. Fuck that. I wasn't expecting that to go on for so long. No Hornerino in the chatterino. Agreed. Agreed. No Hornerino in the chatterino. Right. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I still can't believe I fucking did this. Look at all this fucking like fan art people have done as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uninstall? Yep. I can't believe I played 2.1 hours. I can't refund this now, even though it was a free game. Uninstall, never again. Quote add. There you go. There we go. Right, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here then. I still can't believe we fucking did this.